Hi, I'm Trent Saunders, Golf and Equipment Sales Executive for Kubota Tractor Australia, looking after the Baroness range of equipment. In order for you to better understand the features and benefits of our outstanding range, I've gone straight to the source and had a chat with people that use our machines each and every day. Discussing everything from cut quality to wear and tear, let's have a listen to what they got to say. Maintaining one of Sydney's premiership golf courses, the staff at Killara Golf Club require machines that give them a high quality of cut. As a Group 1 golf course, they demand quality. The course staff have taken time out of their day to share their thoughts with me on the performance and efficiency of their Baroness mower on such a prestigious golf course.
Hi, my name's Lauren Wood. I'm the Assistant Grounds Manager here at the Killara Golf Club. We're a Group 1 golf course on Sydney's North Shore, and we provide a service for 1,500 members.
My name's Rod Smart. I'm the course maintenance mechanic. I've done 20 years on golf courses. I've been a mechanic for 40 years, and I've been here presently at Killara for 12 years.
Have you used Baroness machines previously here at Killara?
Well, we were introduced to the Baroness, and when we get a machine which hasn't been a proven tried and brand, we were a little bit sceptical on the first point, but we were sure it was good quality, it'd do the job for us, and it was a reputable brand worldwide. So we decided to purchase the equipment, and we've had nothing but a good time with that piece of equipment. It's been reliable, easy to service, very little maintenance problems. It's got a extremely reliable Kubota motor, so Baroness have picked the right equipment to put on board.
So Rod, how long have you owned this Baroness machine for?
7 years coming up now, and it's done a lot of work here. It's out primarily on average in summer 3 to 4 days a week. In winter, every couple of days I suppose, thereabouts, just to clean up leaves, etc. But it's a hard golf course to keep tidy, huge amount of sticks and eucalypts, and it just goes and goes and goes. And it's a very reliable machine. I'd highly recommend it to anybody that wants to buy one. We looked at other brands. We primarily wanted the Kubota, the Baroness, as a hydraulic unit, so we minimised belts entirely. And we wanted floating heads, so we decided to go with the Baroness for those particular reasons. And it's been a great purchase, without a doubt.
And do you have any other Baroness machines here at Killara?
This was the first one. We've actually looked at other ones as well. We're thinking about looking at a Baroness fairway mower, but we need a 7-gang unit here because the speed of golf is a bit of an issue. A lot of players here, but we will look at things like that in the future. We have tried the Baroness walk behind, so we know the brand pretty well.
So what influenced you to purchase this GM 2800? Well,
for a start, the Japanese quality. When I looked at it, and we drove it here for a while, and we just noticed it was well made. Everything about it was quality, and we just knew that it had the right credentials to be a long-lasting machine. So when we gave it a trial here for a while, we knew it was a machine for us. We've got mounds, undulating areas, so we needed a floating head configuration, and we needed something with a lighter hydraulic power. So the Baroness suited our needs.
And Rod, why did you purchase this machine over other brands?
Yeah, look, we thought about the other brands as well. We noticed that quite a few of the other brands, they did have technical problems, and they started to get a lot of electronics on board, and they were starting to be issues with other golf course mechanics. And I did note that. The Baroness has still got great safety items on it, all the usual requirements that modern mowers require, but they haven't gone stupid with them, and it's been very reliable and had no trouble at all with electronics.
So Lauren, I understand keeping on cut is very important on a golf course. How do you find the GM 2800 performs over long periods of mowing?
Yeah, the quality of cut's really important for us here at Killara. We really like the option of the rollers rather than the jockey wheels. It just allows the grass to be rolled and provides that opportunity for the golf ball just to sit nicely in the rough for the members.
And how do you find the floating head system?
The flotation is really important here at Killara, just allowing us to move across the ground over hollows and humps, a 2.5 metre wide cut, and just having those flotating heads just provides a real good quality of cut.
Have your members made any comments on the quality of cut since using the GM 2800?
They're very happy with the Baroness. We use the Baroness around the fairways right up to the tree line, So there's a large number of golfers that get caught just off the fairway in that cut that we do with the Baroness, and the ball just seems to sit nicely in the Kikuyu for them.
There's a lot of homes around Killara. How do you find the noise level on the GM2800?
The cutting is very smooth and quiet, and we get away with a lot here in the early morning, and golfers up early, as you know, and they're out there chasing us, but we manage to keep ahead of them with that machine because it is quiet.
And what do the operators think of the machine?
Oh, they love the Baroness. They think it's really comfortable. All the controls are in the right spot. They're able to lift the deck. The steering's nice and light, and it's quite a comfortable machine across the ground.
How do you find the machine to operate?
Yeah, very happy. Quite roomy, whether you're tall or short. They're happy, as I said, with all the hand controls, they're all in the right spot. The four-wheel drive option allows us to cut in wet periods as well as dry, and allows us to cut those steep slopes that we have also.
What's the fuel consumption like on the GM2800?
We weren't real sure. We'd never owned a big rough cutter before, and we've had small ones on a regular basis, but this was our biggest purchase as far as a rough cutter goes. We found that on average on a summer day per hour, we're around about the 5 litres an hour, which is pretty heavy cutting on a Kikuyu golf course. So it's really good on fuel. You know, it's a turbocharged motor, so it's very fuel efficient. Yeah, it's for the horsepower it's putting out, it's very economical.
Have you noticed any major cost benefits of the Baroness?
Just on the maintenance side of the machine, because you know it's been very reliable and very little parts have been required. It's had no major breakdowns, no times where it's been off for periods of time. So you know, keeping that maintenance and the cost side down is a very important thing. Parts are dear, they take a while to get sometimes. So you know, the idea of having something that's reliable, that you know that'll just go in day out, day in, is a very important thing. And I've had no issues with any major problems on the Baroness. It's just been one of those machines that you can just buy knowing full well that you're going to have a great run with it. Parts are always an issue because they're a global machine. You're always going to be waiting sometimes for bits and pieces. Not everybody keeps parts in stock these days, but you know, with the Baroness, I've had a good relationship with the previous people. But now that Kubota's come online, it's going to make it even better. So it's a good marriage, I think, and Kubota's got a great backup worldwide, and I think you'll find that it's going to be a good thing to buy.
What about the reliability?
All right. Well, look, we've owned the machine for 7 years now. It's coming up to that this month, and we've used it so often now. At 4,000 hours, it's done a lot of work with a rough cutter, and we've had very little time where it's been off the road. It's been constantly driving around. It's a machine that if you know that when you buy it, you've got the reliability factor built into it, and that's a really important aspect. There's a lot of machines out there that people know that they get bugs in them, but the Baroness has been free of that. In the 7 years, it's had a good reliable service.
And what do you think are the best features of the GM2800?
Well, it's simple to service, and it's everything's out in the open, everything's exposed. It's got a very reliable Kubota motor, so the maintenance side of it has been extremely easy to look after.
If you had to describe the Baroness in one word, what would it be?
Reliable.
Quality.
Based on the performance of the GM2800, do you think you'd buy another one?
Oh yeah, no doubt. We've budgeted for another one next year. At this stage, we're just going through that motion now, but yeah, we're going to get the later version, and we wouldn't look any other way with a particular rough cutter. It's been a great machine. Would
you recommend Baroness to other clubs?
Oh yeah, most definitely. Yeah, yep. If you want a good quality machine, Japanese technology, it's a great machine. I'd highly recommend it, and that's coming from a mechanic of 40 years. So I've seen some good ones and some bad ones, but this is a good quality machine.